Check 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What up, though? Each and every Monday night, Trust Your Dopeness sessions and conversations. Greg Nice in the mix. Also Radio, what's going on? Shout out to Twitch. YouTube, I see you. Mixcloud, what up, though? Real cool show tonight. I got some of the homies in the house. Went to school with these guys. Yeah. So we're gonna do it like this, right? As always, I play some records for about an hour. And then we get into these conversations and interviews. Skate intern, what up? Koya. 2 and 8, my guy. What's up, man? Visual available on Twitch, twitch.tv/TYDTV. Live on Also Radio. Live on YouTube. I think I want to play some up north music. But you know me, we go wherever we go. Miss Donna.
Face it, ain't no replacement for this killer. Keep your hands where I can see them. Don't make
this the mood I'm in right now.
You don't deserve this, your kids either. Don't make me make you a believer. I don't do a lot of talking, I speak with the heater. I run up in your crib, put some in your wig. Your baby crying, pop some in the. And I want everything, not just some of the shit. Just coming home at night like you son of a. Took me off, yeah, you shook and soft. You can't blink around no crook. One look, you lost. Define your bricks. See if you love your chick or you love your chicks. 4-4 snug, since luck to the whip. Beanie Siegel, Desert Eagle, I love this thug. Yo, what you really know what a thug about? Locked up in a bang, no grub about. On the block, doing your thing, slinging drugs about. Tell me what you really know what a thug about. Yo, the Lincoln Tunnel. I refuse to limit my game to one hustle. I don't only sling crack or let the car shuffle. I know how to play CeeLo, set it off like Cleo. Ain't no telling, first Union or Melon. The first that move put you up in his melon. From the 9-2 and Beretta Parabellum, man, I run through cats. I'm a two-gun cat. Nickel, one black, who want that? I done schooled my youngins, gave tools to my youngins, broke food with my youngins, broke rules with my youngins, walked my way out of shit and had bad runnings, taught my way out of shit, near death comings. Real thugs do what they want, say what they feel, they never front, they keep it real. Yo, would you really know what a thug about? Locked up in a bang, no grub about. On the block, doing your thing, slinging drugs about. Tell me what you really know what a thug about. Yo, what you really know what a thug about? Locked up in the bang, no grub about. On the block, doing your thing, slinging drugs about. Tell me what you really know what a thug about. Claim to be thugs, be real suckers, quick runners, good duckers. Obey the rules when my Glock unload. Cause when I start firing, stop, drop, and roll. Duck behind cars, hide behind poles. Know I live by the code, anything goes. Real thugs stand up straight, never fold. And they don't know if anything ever blows. Thugs don't wanna talk out, they wanna spark it out until the cops come and chalk out. Blaze with the toaster, extra clip in a leg poster. Face off like Cage and Travolta.
Mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. Fair when I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way. Ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn more guns than roses.
9 o'clock hour.
Get in their boots. A visible bully.
I got the homie Chef in the building.
Yeah, Vamoose, you whack to me.
One time.
Take them rhymes back to the factory. I see.
Also radio, I see you.
Lyrics, depressing, pathetic. Please forget it. You're mad cause my
Twitch.tv/TYDTV.
Mad, yes, it's hiring. You should have been the cop. Hip hop with that free.
Unusual Raleigh, what's up?
Not from
Hope I said that right.
I rap a lot, pack the gat a lot. The flame's about to drop.
Here comes
We live on YouTube too.
in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Max a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. Word up, no rap, no crap, you bore me. One to grab my body, too lazy, hold it for me. I'm straight rap great, bust the head straight and dreads, I'm everlasting. Like it's so on Pro-Cash, a Tech 9, when I rhyme, plus I climb, word is bond. Your album couldn't with one line. It's been 3 years since your last tear, but now I reappear, your heart pumps fear. To your gut, did your girl's butt. I scraped it, shaped it, now she won't strut. I smashed teeth, off your beef, no relief. I step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith. You won't be around next year, my rap's too severe, kicking bad flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear, like a brand new flavor in your ear.
Excuse me, miss, but can I get your name? Get your name, get your name, get your name, get your name, get your name. Check it down, kid. Here's a tune about the honey named Renee that I met one day on my way back from John Jay. I'm peeping shorty as she's walking to the train. I tap on.
I can dig it, bro.
Excuse me, miss, but can I get your name?
Sometimes hiatus is needed.
That I got a whole lot.
Nita, what up?
So may I walk you to your subway? She said if you want. So
Y'all know how we do this each and every Monday night.
Franks and 2 drinks and we began.
We got an hour of some vibes, some music.
Where that head was at.
Only good music, never bad music.
We must chat about this and that.
Then we get into a conversation. Tonight I got Chef and Cash.
In other words,
Some of my hometown homies.
telling shorty I'm a writer. And as she's looking for the token, she drops it back.
My guy put out an album.
Covers her mouth with the name ring. I say, yo, don't sweat the technique, shorty rock.
So we gonna get into it.
But yet I use Philly. She said I never
Big up to everybody that made it to March Madness this past weekend.
stunts.
Hope everybody's safe
I'm slower.
and had a great
I
time.
know you, but maybe later on I can get to show you. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty.
Drug, amazing love, cause you never tell your friends where David was. Got a blunt, blaze it up. We could get a room in the trunk, that's the one with our favorite tub. Damn, you fly while live when I get high. All I do is think about how I'ma ride them thighs. I ain't never been one to make no girly songs, but I be up in this chick to the early morn. Might have came with some temples, but them Shirley's gone. She laughing, making a joke, she gon' sell out pawns. Got me head over heels, puffing on the Dutch, thinking to myself, might sprint some bread for some wheels. I might be wrong, but honey is right. Got to have my back strong when I come for the night. A milkshake, bring my ass to the yard, and we don't care if we do it in the telly or the back of the car wall.
There she go, Nikki.
Gon' bone as usual. She been talking shit.
What's up?
Tone.
Melissa, I see you.
Pull up on the block and something real nice on chrome as usual. Neither one of us don't care where we heading. Off the truck, get a Dutch, watch American Wedding. I like it cause she cool. Graduated school, got a B sticking pool. Cut a nigga quicker than me, she a fool. When everybody flipped, she was still playing rules. She the shit like some school. Open like the windows is. Every time we have sex, I'm a limbo kid. And she make me stop quicker than my Brembo's dead. So no longer do I care where the fuck them other bimbos is. She's my favorite drug, the shit so serious. Me, her, and purple, point blank period. Yeah. I need that big back. I need that Nas back. That hole, that puff. Woo! That DMX back.
Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop.
Daddy's in the house tonight. I'll be at D's in the house tonight. Daddy's in the house tonight. I'll be at D's in the house tonight. Daddy's in the house tonight. I'll be at D's in the house tonight. Everybody do your dance 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 tonight.
I'm stronger than a locomotive.
Yeah.
That old saying is true. But I can't understand sometimes, baby, why I'm so weak for you. Listen, I can leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Kim, what's up?
They come to getting over you, baby. Well, I can't get off the ground, but they call me the Superman lover. Yeah. Say they call me the Superman lover. Yeah. But something wrong. Something wrong with me. Something wrong. Yeah.
Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy. To have a girl like her, it is truly a dream come true. Out of all the fellas in the world, she belongs to you. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Ooh.
Yeah, see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast with the friends that take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and reported. Only said the road and me one with the road. Third form, me say me try a thing. And you know it formed up to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with credit I sing. Yeah, see me all diggy soon get the higher ring. Like hello brother, me say I just saw you. Saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes that's the motto. If me the butter pass through your soul, we can't fall in a life man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah. And gratitude is a must. Yeah, see blessings fall by my right hand. But I told to the friends that take off the load one time. They sit down in a class and reported. Only said the road them go on with it, 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 go on with it.
Stop. Me got the guy, she straight on this. When me come through, she ease me stress. She never let nobody stress me. She carry one bullet for the one who stress me. She want no one else. I want no one else. She call me number one, she says she blessed. Call me special giver, she the steady receiver. Oh, she make me sweet. She really like to make me sweet. She makes me sweet. She make me sing. She really, really like to make me sweet. She makes me sweet. She makes me sweet. She tell me, say, control me.
Go grab your merch right now, trustyourdopeness.com. I got a bunch of merch up there. Tone.vision is the streaming platform.
I'm feeling real.
Trust Your Dopeness Sessions and Conversations, episode 6.
Control me. She tell me, star boy, I dey feel your style, I dey feel your beat. Oh, she make me.
We're gonna jam for a little bit though.
She really like to make
9 o'clock.
She makes me sweet.
Twitch.tv/TYDTV.
Really, really like to make me sweet.
YouTube.
She makes me sweet. She makes me sweet. My baby just hold on to me. Baby, I would never let you feel alone. I wanna touch your soul. I wanna feel your soul. Hold on to me. I'ma get me something to kill your desire. I'ma get you the what desire. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Check it out.
Wait for them to ask you, do you know?
Check it out.
Please don't make any sudden moves.
Check it out.
You don't know the worth of
Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, it's to do my duty, yo. Check it, check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, it's I do my duty, yo. Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, it's I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, Bill and Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll slap you with the tulio. Real shook, scared to death, act fruity, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Top mistress of the banging misses and videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with this shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot shit, got all my people in red clothes. Down on my middle.
One time for my skate family.
If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. Wanna party with me? That means see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, that means see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be.
Bounce, move over to the left, make room. Cause you don't even know what you doing. Ladies on the dance floor, popping that thing like. We gon' leave this till daylight. Bounce, move over to the left, make room. Cause you don't even know what you doing. Ladies on the dance floor, popping that thing like. We gon' leave this till daylight. Snitches won't ever see daylight. They might think we playing, we ain't playing right. They started knocking out here. The hottest nigga out this year. And I will never stop, be clear. Here, sap on the track like hits in a phone case. Chick, come over here, nigga, won't chase. Step into the AMG, you know I reach third base. You heard me, the bounce make you thirsty. Lazy dudes on the floor, just hurt me. Send my goons on the floor to do your dirty. Shouldn't have been here in the first place. Everybody in the club just. All my ladies in the front, can you? All my fellas to my right, can you? Everybody in the back just. Everybody in the club just. All my ladies to the left, can you? All my fellas in the front, can you? Everybody in the club just. Now everybody throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. The party is popping and it's your birthday. So meet me at the bar if you're thirsty. If it's haters in the club, point them out. Security in the back, throw them out.
One time to everybody on the chat on Twitch, what's up?
In case you don't know what I'm about.
Rose.
No fighting in the club, we ain't about.
Brucey.
If they bounce in your face, to bounce back. Got the
Classic was good, my G.
count that. You got ladies in the club, they look good. Yeah, ladies, as you should. We in this show where my fellas at. Throwing this out if they keep yawning. So we in this to the early morning now. Bounce. Everybody in the club just. All my ladies in the front, can you? All my fellas to my right, can you? Everybody in the back just. Everybody in the club just. All my ladies to the left, can you? All my fellas in the front, can you? Everybody in the
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Grey Goose and a whole lot of hydro. Only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the night breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say the titties is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you shoot with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I been that. You know I click clack, where you and your men's at? Through the Smurf, through the Wop baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88 back. They shooting, made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters, where them dimes at? They shoot, they shoot, they shoot. Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Grey Goose and a whole lot of hydro. Lead describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for white meat. Girl who fly and talk so nicely. In the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say to me, this is newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you wish with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I been that. You know I click clack, where you and your men's at? Through the Smurf, through the Wop baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88 back. They shoot, made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up.
Key, what up?
Gangsters, where them dimes at? They shoot, made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them dimes at? This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your ass like your seat's hot. My lobs again, lit up the reefer. Trunk of the car, we got the street sweeper. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't wanna see no ambulances. Knock a pimp's drink down in his pimp cup. That's the way you get Timberland up. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball or convention, free admission. Hustlers, dealers, and killers can move swift. Girls get close, you can feel where the tools kept. All my just coming homies, parolees. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist, the evil fofo. They shoot, they shoot, they shoot, they shoot.
Everything that I see, I need your high love and emotion. Endlessly, I can't get over you. You left your mark on me, I need your high love and emotion. Endlessly, 'cause I'm a good girl and you know it. You act so different about me. 'Cause I'm a good girl and you know it. I know exactly who it could be. Just hold on, we going home. Just hold on, we going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we going home. The man who was just like me, I heard he was hiding somewhere I can't say. Where is he? The man who was just like me, heard he was hiding somewhere I can't say. And I'm alone, and I realize that when I get home, I wanna talk to my red and my cherry. Yes, I'm alone, and I realize when I get home, I wanna talk to my red and my cherry.
Damn, cold world. I never thought I'd see the day that you my old girl.
Now I'm stuck here hollering at old girl. Got one, got two, three, four girls. Shotgun in a drop, made a right. Hut one, hut two. Told them take a hike, then it's on to the next, on to the next one. Hard to move on when you always regret one. I wonder sometimes.
Each and every Monday night, we live on Also Radio, Twitch, YouTube, Mixcloud. Big up to everybody in the house, everywhere you looking in, tuning in. 9 o'clock, Chef and Kash. Long time coming album. We're going to talk about it. Among some other things. Classic, Ray Rose, I'm trying to get y'all on here. What's up? Need some special guest DJs for some special guest sets.
All I want is you now.
Ain't nothing but a good time.
Being your friend is killing me softly. Your voice wonder where I went from. It was my fault. In the wrong time, I wonder so often. Regret gets exhausted. 'Cause her eyes, roses, and I don't compare.
a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada. Now he's a super cat man, you a dan dada.
So like 9 o'clock, right? I got some homies from school that I went with. My man Kash, young chef in the house, what's up? Salute to you if you're on YouTube. Big up to everybody on Twitch, I see y'all. Also Radio, what's up? My man Kash got an album out on all your DSPs, downloading streaming platforms if you don't know what that means. It's called A Long Time Coming. I had the pleasure to sit with these guys. We're going to talk about it. Catch up. Class of 04. Seems so long ago. Remember you was in high school, you was like 12th grade. I don't know how crazy like you probably was into your high school years. But like we was at all the pep rallies, everything. 04 was like everything, man. It's 2021, it's crazy. That's back when you was an adult, but not really. You had no idea the responsibilities of being an adult. Being an adult is such an overrated thing. All you do is pivot. When you're an adult, you make plans and prepare to pivot. That's it. And you hope to God that one of your plans actually pan out. I think probably by the time you turn like 80, you're probably gonna be able to count on like one hand how many of your plans in life panned out. Everything else is just gonna be I adjusted, I pivoted. That's what being an adult is. Class of 04 in the house. I'm just playing some tunes. 9 o'clock, we here with the interview. That's if you make it to 80, Key. I mean...
Chick. Try me, I wish you would show love. Who gon' hold us? Not the cemetery. cemetery or the penitentiary. Damn, my contemporaries, I'm too legendary. It's so money. I got money. Money. I got money. I'm money. I got money. Money. I got money. All my life I had to grind and hustle. I had to work like Kobe just to shine like Russell. They say, glad you made it happen overnight. They say, damn, you changed. I'm like, show you right. I'm in the crib trying to find the BPM, rehearsing for the next show in my kitchen. Fresh off for tour, but can't tell you where I've been. Maybe after 20 years I'll start to take it in. Right now I'm chasing in Dover Street again. I'm introverted, I'm not open to new friends. But if you're real cute, then I have to think again. Shop the wrong way so you can stay off trend and look like money. 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 I got money. Money. I got money. All my life I had to grind and hustle. I had to work like Kobe just to shine like Russell. They say, glad you made it happen overnight. They say, damn, you changed. I'm like,
Yeah, true. What's up? Trans. It's a little different, yeah, true, a little different.
Sexy's back. You know she's back. Sexy, sexy. Sexy's back. You know she's back. Sexy, sexy.
What's up? D-Nix.
Everything ain't what it seems. I wave my hands and I got you. And you feel so fly assisting me. But now it's my turn to watch you. I ain't gonna stop you. If you wanna grab my neck, talk sexy to me like that. Aren't you, girl, when I give you my heat? And I need you to push it right back. Show me, baby, trick that you wanna use on me. And I'm falling deep. And now we going to more than just a piece and nothing but shoes on me. Oh, baby. All night show, just you and the crowd. Do a trick you should never see. And I bet that I can make you believe in love and sex and magic. So let me drive my body around you. I bet you know what I mean. 'Cause you know that I can make you believe in love and sex and magic. Now, this is the part where we fall in love. Oh, sugar, let's slow it down so we fall in love. Oh, but don't stop what you're doing to it.
Was a rough life in the city. Little Gilly. Was a rough life in the city. Little Gilly.
Stay with me though.
Was a rough life in the city. Little Gilly.
What you hit this time? Gonna speak your mind. I know somebody's lying. It's always something. Her auntie told your cousin. Then all your
Black man, what's up?
something. And now the whole hood's bust.
We about to get into this interview with Young Chef,
She said, don't let it get in.
the homie. Big up to Kash. If you on Also Radio, hop over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/TYDTV. Link is in the chat somewhere.
Baby, gon' stop.
Twitch.tv/TYDTV. If not, I'll see y'all next week. Always a pleasure. Appreciate jamming with y'all.
They got some herb, spreading what they heard. I can't give them no burn. I can't be concerned with all that talk. I won't be involved. That's my word. See, I'm not the one. They got me confused. They got me messed up. Don't you think I've had enough? When it comes to what we do, all that matters is us two. Don't pay them no mind. We just gon' show and prove. They talk about more they make it obvious. More they seem so envious. Baby, they talk about why you talking about me. They don't know one thing about us. They just run in their mouths. All we do is talk about.
Check 1 2. Yikes. Gotta turn that down a little bit. I do that all the time. So, yes, like I stated, I got some homies with me. My man Young Chef, Chief Quince, and Kash KO. My man put an album out a couple months ago. It's called Long Time Coming. These are some guys I went to school with, so we got a little bit of history. And I got a chance to sit down and talk to them. We talked about the music and just talked about some places that we in life. These are some people that I feel like are doing some dope things. So naturally, because this is Trust Your Dopeness, then I want to feature people I think that are doing some dope stuff. So with that, I give you my conversation with Young Chef, Bottle Brothers Entertainment, and Kash. What's good, everybody? Again, it's Greg Nice. We here with another episode of Trust Your Dopeness Sessions and Conversations. This is, I want to say, episode 6. And beautiful. I got the hometown homie with me.
You already know, baby, what's shaking, what's popping, what's moving, what's the temperature out here, my beloved?
My man, we a long ways from class of 2004, huh?
Yo, mad far. yo, this shit, looking back, man, this shit is kind of scary. But you know, it is what it is. Aggression. It shows where we came from to where we are. We doing we in the right lane. Pretty much. Fact. You know what I mean? That's like nobody's really in our lane.
No, man.
You know,
I still remember Jersey, pep rallies and stuff.
The way we talk, the way we walk. Man, listen, what Murphy Lee said. You could tell by the way I walk. I ain't from around here. They could tell the aura. They know what's going on when it comes to especially South Jersey. I can understand North Jersey, but South Jersey in particular, man, we special, man. So salute to us, man. You already know the vibes.
That's a fact, man. I'm glad to have you here, man.
Locked and loaded,
I was thinking about the other day. I was thinking about how I think we was in like 8th grade or something. We had a project. I think it was me, you, and Jonathan, and it was something that had to do some solar system stuff, and you was like singing back then for the
yo, always. But you know what's crazy? A lot of people don't understand. Like me, Jonathan, Kyrie, shout out to Kyrie, and Quashon. I know he's down for a while. You know what I mean? He was doing his thing with us for a minute, man. Mm-hmm. Like they all was doing our thing for a minute. We had like a little group. I don't know if you remember Dante Ellis too. Dante,
definitely.
He was rapping and doing his thing too. Remember Lamont Perry?
Perry.
I actually just recently was in Charlotte. Shout out to Lamont and all my peoples out Charlotte, North Carolina, man. I just was down there and I bumped into Lamont and we was talking about all the same stuff, bro. About KO. Welcome to the pod, baby. What's shaking, my beloved? Look, we gonna tap in and we gonna get right to you. But look, but real quick though, I've been like we've been doing this since like way back. I'm talking about, bro. this is when like Dreamcast had came. Remember the Dream System Dream? Like soon as Dreamcast came out, it used to be me, Jonathan, Lamont Perry, and probably Dante Ellis, Kyrie, and Shawnee. They'd come through and rap every once in a while. But you know, what I mean, and Max was in the mix too. Like Max, we used to go. Remember, we used to go to Max crib and do like the freestyles and stuff like that. Yo, bro, it used to be me, you, Les. Man, it was mad of us over there. So
I remember these days, man.
Yo, I'm saying. So when you into now, like, you cooking, you know what I mean, and you know. You still got like I don't know if Jonathan's into the music no more. I don't talk to him that much, like we used to. But I don't know if he's still cooking. I'm pretty sure he still got the talent. He
had it. He was the guy back then.
Like you know what I mean? Like we used to every single day after school. We used to go to his crib and used to be writing, bro. Used to be writing. I remember we used to draw our CD covers, bro. Like how we wanted to present ourselves, what the song, what the album was about, quote unquote. Like we didn't really had no fucking album.
No,
like,
right. That was just talking.
Like we was just brainstorming. Like come on, because back in the day we used to see like Silk the Shocker and all them. Like they used to have all these flamboyant covers. Like, bro, man, we about to draw our shit. We used to draw this shit. Like it was nuts, man. But yeah, from back all the way back then to now, man, we still
at it,
shaking and moving, man. And more so now. Of course, I still write, still sing, still do my thing, but I'm more so on the engineer and production aspect. You know, I'm more so of like the CEO of Bottle Brothers Entertainment. You know what I mean? One of the artists that's in here, my brother KO. Now I mean, the flyest fat man ever. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely in the building, but you know what I mean. But for the most part, man, we definitely still at it, man. We still, you know, got the ball for like the snowball effect. We still got the snowball effect still lit, man.
So I gotta ask you because like I remember, so like during when we were in school, you know what I mean? That's like mixtape era heavy. That's the golden era of mixtape era, right? Yeah. So and it's dope because and naturally so, but like it's dope how like now I listen to the album. A long time coming, and it's songs. It's not like in your mind. You think to yourself like mixtape, right? Yeah, you're thinking like, oh, it's probably gonna be like some verses, whatever, a little hook, keep it moving, nice little minute 30-second situation. Now y'all got whole songs on this joint,
bro. Right? And mind you, this is the what KO. This is the third as far as body of work. That we had. This is probably like the third or fourth body of works that we actually put together. I mean, we actually had a mixtape. It was called Still Faded. That we came out with a couple years ago, and you know, and those numbers. I remember the first week we did like 15,000 first week.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So like to go from nothing to just putting just good content out there and getting such a positive feedback. It's like, you know, let's keep pumping. And one of the people that he rose to the occasion was Cash Only. Like his bodies of work it's a magnet. I mean, of course he's going to talk about it, but from a background perspective, you know, outside looking into how he formulates his bars, how he puts together the music, how he takes his time and actually writes about the songs, especially what's going on in his personal life. Like people, like, because nowadays people just want to give you a 60, they want to rap all day long, and then it's really no substance. You know what I mean? It's no substance. But from every song to song, he's giving you substance. He's giving you a piece of him on the record. Yeah, you can live with that. You know what I mean? Like I probably know right now it's a song in your head right now that comes to mind when you think of Long Time Coming, other than the actual title name.
Around the Way.
Look, see, there you go.
Around the Way.
Around the Way. You go. So, and mind you, KO, he actually came from Broad Street. You know, I met KO on Broad Street. Remember back in the day when we went from you know the whole. This was actually in like the high school days.
Yeah, like 0304.
Yeah, like 0304. Like this, we graduated 04. So me meeting him. He was always like the prolific rapper. Like I'm talking about, like had the metaphors and the best sayings, how to end. And I'm like, who is this dude? right. Who is this guy, man? Like, and I'm like, and shout out to Diz, because Diz introduced me to him. I'm like, yo, Dennis, who the fuck is this nigga, man? Who's this dude? Like,
I never knew. Like, KO,
yeah.
I never knew who you were.
Yeah, like, and mind you, this was all on Broad Street. And you know how tight we was, me, Pootie, Eric, Ramel. Like, bro, we was outside, bro. You already know how quickish we was with the whole Broad Street and BSB. And then of course that went from BSB to actually Fan First, and then they started Fan First, and then we piggybacked off Fan First and created BBE, bro. So
all right, so let's go to the beginning.
Yeah.
First of all, take me to when Bottle Brothers. Well, let's do like this. How you started getting into the production side?
Me personally, bro, I always been in the production side, but I never took the time out to figure out how to format. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I started out on Fruity Loops. Like, you know what? Let me just fuck around with this shit. Beats sounding like a fucking Nintendo game, but I was trying it out. I was trying it out, and then I got better and better and better. And then now that I'm at the point of like, I think I'm pretty decent when it comes to making beats. It's been a while since I made beats because I actually been engineering on the engineer side a little bit more often, because I have an artist out Texas that I'm working with now. He's with Bag Money Group, and he's pretty dope. But he be sending me a lot of stuff that I engineer as well. So I don't really get the time to actually dive into the production side. But as far as production, got it to a T. You know what I'm saying? So, but long story short, less long. I went from Fruity Loops, started making the beat, started finding my sound, trying to find out, I'm more of like a string guy. I like to play a lot of strings and stuff like that. And then I started finding my niche. And like one of the first big records that I made was for KO. And that was the groupie drop. I should send that to you. I want to send, hold on, let me see if I can find it, because Groupie was one of the biggest records that we came. And what album was that? That was on yeah, that was on Half Man Half Lick.
That's a mixtape.
Yeah, that was a mixtape. So, and that was one that came out with, talking about people love that joint, bro. People love that joint. I mean, other than my own personal stuff that I was doing, but for me taking the back seat and doing the production, people love that groupie joint. So once we did that, I just started diving in a little bit more, and I started, charging people for beats, man. People was hitting me for beats, and I'm charging people for beats, letting beats go ahead, letting them go. Started from like $25 to like $100 to $150. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So I'm like, oh, this is really your business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it went from there, and then I incorporated like the studio time. Hey, listen, you get some beats, and I mean, I'll throw you some hours on the studio time, we can work out, you know what I mean? So, and then like I said, it started out the business, and then that was the backseat of things, of course, because everybody knew me for singing, touring, doing this, that, and the third, and being in school, being down south, and just putting my name out there as far as an artist. But me taking that CEO brain mindset and taking that backseat, it was another realm of chef that I opened up. So you know what I mean? So yeah,
I could dig it. From the creative side of things, when you were making beats and you start getting to the point of being able to monetize them, like how did that work? Because like I know for me, like when I first I started DJing, right? And you pay your dues, so like you play a couple joints, and it's like basically for free, right? But then you get to a point where like somebody like, like how much you gonna charge me to play for like 3 hours for such and such, and you trying to come up with a concept for what the value is of what it is that you do. You know what I mean? And you kind of dance in that space for a little while because you can't really figure it out. You don't want to overcharge somebody and lose the gig. You don't want to play yourself neither. How did that work out for you with selling beats?
Well, what I did was I came out with, and mind you, this is another fast forward before I actually gave KO the groupie record. I came out with the Swagtastic one. The Swagtastic one was my very first published album. And that very first published album had about 85% of the production all me.
All you. Nice.
And that was where, and mind you, that, and like I said, it's a fast forward between that time and the groupie record, but that time was just all solo. You know what I mean? It was all solo. Of course, people heard the records. People, and that people from that point, people wanted beats and stuff like that. But me being the shy guy, I'm like, yo, man, listen, you can just have it. But I'm like, and then I'm talking to my peers. They're like, if you don't start charging these jokers for, you know what I mean? So as far as monetizing them, that's where it came from. Like, yo, bro, you're bugging. Like, you could be making some coins off it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and mind you, I started off, like I said, just give me 25. But this is before me understanding like publishing. This is before me understanding like how to get because when I went through when I did the Swagtastic one, I went through CD Babies for that. And
snap.
CD Babies did all the publishing for me.
They set your joint up.
Yeah, right. So they did everything for me, you know what I mean, before I even had the inclination to sit down and say, you know what, this is what this is for. This is what that means. So, you know what I mean? That was the backstory before the groupie shit. And now moving forward, like, we good, bro. Like,
now you all set up. Yeah,
we all set up now.
Yeah. KO, how long you been rapping, brother?
Shit, since I was 8. 8 years old.
Shout out to that.
Rhymes together, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I was 8, 9 years old, man.
Was this always the trajectory? This always where you was trying to go with it, or was it just like, yo, it's kind of happenstance and you just kind of going with it as it is?
Nah, I thought this was the end all be all. So yeah, like I always took my craft serious all the time. So yeah, I always thought this was gonna be it.
Word. What's the influences? Like I know most MCs, especially from up the way, gonna be like, whatever. What's the influence?
Here we go,
man. Jadakiss, man.
Word. Really?
Yo,
that's my guy, man. Him and my uncle Joe, man. He was he actually he's from Atlantic City. He was with it back in the day. I don't know. You probably used to see the posters around Pleasantville. They were signed with Tommy Boy and stuff.
It's never good.
But
right.
I used to all the time. He used to pick me up like I'm 8, 9 years old. He had me listening to like Tribe Called Quest, Dies Effects, like all types of stuff. So that's like one of my big
Jada.
It's my favorite rapper, man.
That's
and this is what
Jada got us through a lot of shit, man. Y'all don't even know, man. And y'all don't even know. Jada got us through a lot of shit and y'all don't even know, man.
I can dig it, man. I can dig it. That's and y'all ended up, so how we get there?
I'm gonna let KO.
It's a good story. Because we all used to, like, every time you meet discussing our issues, shit we going through, and I don't know who said it, but somebody pulled up and they was like, yo, that's my bottle brother. I don't know who said it. Just took it and ran with it. I'm like, bottle brother.
Like, yeah, it was like, and mind you, I wasn't even there, Rich. I wasn't even there, bruh. And I'm like, damn, you know, it's like, bing, like that light bulb. Bing.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Like, oh.
I like that though, because it come out of something genuine. It's not genuine. It come from something genuine, like a real.
Exactly, bro.
Y'all sharing these stories with each other while having a drink, like that's salute, man, for sure.
I forgot who said it though. They pulled up and like, that's my bottle brother right there. I'm like, I like that.
Yeah. I think it was you. He and E-Miz for real.
I think he might have said it. I don't know who said it. Honestly, I don't remember. I do not remember who said it, and they're gonna be fighting with each other to this day.
Absolutely. Whoever it is, they're gonna come after y'all one day. Like, yeah, you know, if it wasn't for me,
they're
gonna be on Vlad TV doing an interview about it,
like, exposing everybody.
Yo, so I want to ask y'all this, like, because my experience, especially living here in Atlanta, I mean, granted, I left the Ville in 2009, so it's a little bit different.
Early.
Yeah, I got out of there a little early, but like, I'm trying to think. In Atlanta, the sentiment here or the reality here is like, you literally could do anything you want to do. Like it's nothing stops you from anything. Like you got an idea, you got something you trying to do, you trying to get on in any type of way, shape, or form. It's like this. Just go outside. You can make it happen.
Right.
As opposed to like being, especially in Pleasantville, for one.
Yeah.
Like we gotta kind of move differently. Like you probably gotta try to like network and make some connections in like Philly.
Get to Philly.
You gotta get to Philly.
New York.
Yeah, or New York. Yeah. So like, how's that like for y'all being based in Pleasantville and trying to like move around with the music? Like, how does that work for y'all?
Like,
I think it's kind of funny because we kind of know somebody everywhere.
Mm.
Like we know people in Atlanta, we know Chef Charlotte. You know what I mean, down south. Like I got peoples in Philly. Like people's in New York. Like so, it's kind of easy to move around and people they from Jersey. They just moved out of state. So
another thing we used to do is we used to actually take time and go to like showcases.
Yeah,
like this is when back in the day when showcase was like a big thing. Everybody would have a showcase going on in New York, going on in Philly, going on here, there. Like, bro, we was outside. Like we was outside all the way off from here all the way to Nevada. We was outside, bro. Yeah, we did
all that shit.
3 times came in like second place twice and like third place. Nice. Bro, even that you come, people want to seal in and mix. You want to put the face with the name. They want to understand. Oh, when I hear this record, oh, this is attached to Bottle Brothers. All right, cool, blah blah. And plus, we have a logo. We have a brand. You know what I mean? We got the specimen. So it ain't like that when they don't see that. They, no, you can attach, the specimen with the song.
True.
You know what I mean?
How does y'all? What's y'all sentiments about? I had a great story, but I want to know from y'all. Like, how do y'all feel about like showcases in general? The way they just kind of set up and run.
At first, we was alright with it, but then after a while, we like,
it's a scam.
We putting money in people's pockets.
It's a scam.
Like this, I'm like, we putting money in people's pocket, even if it is like $50, little $100. I'm like, bro. We could be doing this shit ourselves.
Exactly.
And guess what we did? We actually put our own showcase together and had like 7 artists come perform.
That's fire, man.
Yeah.
I got some homies here back in, what's this, 2021? So I want to say back in like maybe 17. I had I was doing these podcasts and these guys I knew. One at the time I had launched a podcast and I was trying to step up the marketing. Right?
Okay.
So I was following this dude on Instagram, whatever. It's like the expertise, like, and he had all these marketing videos. I'm like,
right.
I'm gonna get him to come be on the podcast, whatever. So he came to the podcast.
Looking like Gary V out here.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna get him on the podcast, right? So, in the way the universe, like, it's incredible how things happen. Cause like I hit him
mistakes, bro,
and he was like, yeah, for sure. Like I'll come through, and I think like maybe 2 weeks after I talked to him, I had to go DJ this gig at a skating ring. I wanted to go play the skating ring. And at the time, Tiny and T.I. was shooting their show. Tiny was at the skating ring.
Right, okay.
So one of the producers, his name was Greg too. He came in the joint and he was trying to tell me to keep the music down so they could get their shots and get the audio from their dialogue or whatever.
Right.
We ended up sitting in there talking and they had an event and he was like, yeah, you should pull up on an event me and my homies are doing. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And I'm like you. I'm like, I want to go because I'm doing this podcast. I need to network with people.
Yes.
So I get there. The expertise nigga is there.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, bro? Like, come to find out he's a part of this collective of niggas that do this event. I'm like,
do the shit. Oh, shit. Okay.
So when I get ready to do the podcast, he's like, yeah, can I bring my homies? I'm like, yeah, I don't care. You bring them. And one of the homies' name is AJ. So they sitting there and come to find out they similar experience with the showcases that y'all had. So they created their own situation called Love Fest.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, we got Love Fest coming up or whatever. And do you want to DJ that joint? I'm like, yeah. So we started talking a little more on the podcast, and I was like, y'all want to sponsor it? Like, how much? What's the number?
Right.
So Trust Your Dopeness, my brand, ended up sponsoring the podcast, and it was super cool because like we created a lounge. So when the artist got off the stage, they came into the green room and set it on the podcast, and we like chopped it up with them.
Right.
And then I had other DJs coming in. We just ciphered and just did this thing.
Right.
We did that, and then the following year, I was a 50-50 partner in Love Fest. So I went from sponsoring it to partnering it.
Okay.
And then now it's our event, it's what we do. But
nice.
and during the COVID situation, we actually was able to do what like BT.
Okay.
Now all of them did the virtual John.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We did that, and we had
Nice.
artists perform on there from like we had homie performing there from Singapore. We had people from like literally all over the place.
See, and that's crazy because like it's wild that you say like God makes no mistakes, bro. And it's all about, and it's really all about the people you know run into and indulge yourself with, especially on judging good character, man. Like you would never know, but of course you went out on a limb to actually stick your chest out there to say, hey, listen, let's go,
let's do
you know
it.
what I mean? Let's see what's going. And look, boom,
Boom.
you know what I mean?
We are. Yeah.
Some people, the motherfuckers stick their chest out there and get slapped back down, but it's cool. But it's cool.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you took the initiative within yourself to say, I believe in what I believe in.
What we doing?
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm gonna take that. Like Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey always said, like, don't be afraid to jump.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Nero. Shout out to my brother Nero. His album is called Jump. You know what I mean? And that's basically the sentiment behind that is, don't be scared to take the leap, bro.
Take the leap. Just go. Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of anything, you gotta go. You're
gotta go, yeah.
lose. You're gonna lose it because you ain't take advantage. So.
And it was really dope because we were able to put Love Fest together, and I'll shoot you the link so y'all can check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
But we put the virtual joint together, and the premise behind it, we had like all of the cut scenes. Like I played host to it, so like I'm hosting and segueing into each performance.
Right.
Then we had the whole premise behind it was based off of mental health, particularly for Black and brown people.
Yeah.
And we was able to partner with a company in LA where we raised money during the live stream of it on YouTube. We raised money, and everybody who donated money, that money went towards therapy sessions for Black and brown creatives.
That's huge, bro.
Yeah. So it was official. Yeah.
That's changing next level, man.
That's what it's about, though, right?
That's what it's about.
Yeah. That's what it's about.
Man. That's definitely what it's about, man.
For sure, man. Speaking of this album is Jump. Why the title Long Time Coming, KO?
I mean, it's just been a long time coming. Like I've been doing this. I've been doing it for a while.
It's been a long time coming, right?
I felt like he was gonna say that. I was trying to. Good.
Like, it's just been a long time coming, and this album, I wanted to prove how versatile I was too. Like,
yeah,
I can do it all. Like you could put me in any element, and I'm gonna rise to the occasion.
Word. You feel like you accomplished that?
Yeah, I felt as though I did.
Got you. You got a record on here, the Break the Code joint.
Yeah.
I totally could play that in Atlanta with no problem.
Yeah,
it's an energy. It's an energy.
We recorded that in the bank. We recorded that in my basement, man.
Yeah. Me and him recorded that in his basement, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that record is, man,
easy.
Yeah.
It's energy. It's
Man,
energy. Like, and it just got the drums. Like, it got a, you know what I mean?
Like
it could go here.
Right bounce to it.
Yeah. I could play that here with no problem.
And you know what's crazy? Out of all of those records, that is KO. That record right there.
That's what I was about to say too. Like that's me right there. Like
that's your
pocket. Like that's me. That's my pocket right there.
Yeah, if you want to go crazy and bar you to death, boom, there you go.
Yeah, that's my pocket right there.
There you go. You got it, my brother.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. Who I mean, I don't know if it was a collective effort or not, but as far as like, I sat and listened to the project top to bottom a couple times, and I kind of like applied the same process that I apply like in any music that I create myself. Like you try to listen to it like in studio on the bigs,
right?
Then like you want to go take a drive with it, right?
Yeah,
you drive in the daytime, then you kind of drive in the nighttime. You just because y'all want to feel everything.
You want to feel it, yeah, absolutely.
Who tracked the album?
I did.
Yeah.
Word. Solid job, man. Solid.
Yeah. And that's one of my big things with projects because song placement means everything.
The flow.
Yeah, and the crazy part about it, my cousin Jihad and shit, he said when he first heard it, he didn't like it.
Really?
He said but when he listened to it backwards, it sounded like a whole different album and he loved it.
You try to Kendrick you, yo.
Yeah, like, what you talking about?
Yo, listen to it backwards.
He's like, I got everything I wanted, but not in the place I wanted it. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But
Nah, you did a solid job. Like, The hard part, like particularly for me, is like some of my homies. Like when we listen to music, we tend to first listen to music from the perspective of a DJ.
Yeah,
You can't even help it. It just happens.
can't help it. It's just how
Yeah. You automatically hear stuff. You think like you give it the first 15 to 20 seconds, but like, nah, I can't play that next song. Can't play that next song.
Right.
And where in this instance, like I listened to it and I listened to it from the standpoint of like how stuff flow, like just the flow of the project and how the flow of it is what's going to keep you interested. You know what I'm saying? So salute, bro. Definitely did a good job on it. Like I could follow the flow the whole project.
Like even when I'm talking about like, cause I have another artist on the label. His name is Adriel McDonald. I don't know if you know him. He's from Egg Harbor Township area. Okay. And me and him, like, cause he's an engineer as well. Like me and him, we literally was locked in all night long, just making sure it sound good, making sure that even from break to break, because some songs you actually wanted to get right into the next. Some songs you wanted to take its time to to let you digest what actually just transpired. So like we really took our time when it came to the backside of engineering that, and then on top of that, like as far as like him tracking that shit out, bro, like I didn't have no issues with it.
Was on Around the Way.
Yes.
Does the chorus.
Yeah. And he on the second joint.
What's that?
Let It Go. Let It Go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got you.
He on that one too. Yeah.
Nice. You on the intro, Chef?
Yeah. Yo. Look, and you know what's crazy? Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of, like, because when he hit me and was like, yo, I'm like, yo, what are you gonna call it? What we calling this, man? Because usually that's what we do. When we, like I said, we move with the resources that we have. And when we sitting down and we starting out and we planning and trying to see where we're gonna take this shit, like he hit me, he was like, yo, I want this shit to be called Long Time Coming. And that was the first thing I thought about. Mind you, I'm thinking about I'm thinking about Malcolm X in the car.
Straight to Sam Cooke on him. I got it.
You know what I'm saying? And when he about to get smoked, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, but you know what I mean? But breath, I'm like, it would be monumental as far as just to start off the energy in a real classic. But we about to kill y'all. We about to kill y'all to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I like it, man. What was if y'all remember, what's the first record that y'all worked on for this project?
Was it no. It was what the fuck was it?
Nah, it was Break the Code.
Was it Break the Code?
I think it was. I think it was Break the Code. Because usually what I do is I'll pack my shit up, and because he lives in Delaware now, so I usually pack my shit up and go out there, and because he'll be writing and brainstorming on his own. So when we get together, of course, it's just we bouncing ideas off of each other. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Seeing what type of vibe we have, like how can we bring this title to life, especially what you actually want to present to the audience. You know what I mean? Like how are we gonna bring this shit to life? So I think the first record we might have did was I think it was Break the Code.
Yeah, I think we started on Break the Code, but we didn't finish it.
Yeah, we didn't finish it.
You know what I mean? But Break the Code definitely, as you can see, bro, like it had like a rich. Yeah, it worked.
Did y'all do all of the sessions together, or like did he just
sometimes
send vocals and that was it?
Only record with Chef and AD.
I mean like in person, or did you just send vocals? Oh,
with mind you, because nowadays we don't give a fuck about rushing a project. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna get it when y'all gonna get it. Exactly. Y'all get it, y'all gonna be satisfied. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I learned that from Jay. Like Jay, like yo, Jay-Z, like I don't rush. Yeah. I'm gonna take y'all get it.
Nobody's timetable, but
I'm on nobody's timetable. So that's why we took our time. He gave me a timeline, of course, of like when he wanted to put it out. But hey, guess what? If it's not gonna go, if it doesn't
not ready, it's not ready.
Yeah, if it's not ready, it's not ready. We're not gonna put it out. You know what I mean? So, but now we got to that point where we actually know where we can actually cut more fat off the meat now.
You know the crazy part? That was the last record to mix too.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
That's how it go. So when crazy. When I put out the Curating Dopeness album in 2020,
right?
2019, I was matter of fact, if you go back to 2018, it was September 2018. I played a block party.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at a studio. The studio had a block party for all of their artists, whatever.
Okay.
And in return, I was like, yo, y'all ain't gotta pay me, just give me studio time. Because in my mind, I'm like, I want to make an album.
Right.
I had like all of the artists that I wanted and all that stuff come to the studio, and I'm like, we gonna cook, right? Bro, I ain't had no clue of concept what I was doing. I literally bought a bunch of artists in the studio, and I was like, yeah, I want to work on this album. Y'all go create now. And they was looking at me like, what? Like, what are you trying to do? I'm like, I don't know, nigga, make music. Like, let's go. Right? So,
figure this shit out.
Yeah. Fast forward to 2019. I remember I was sitting in the airport. I was about to fly to Greece, and I hit up the homie, and I was like, yo, I really want to work on this album. Like, I know what I want to do now.
Right.
And he was like, all right, cool. He lives in LA. And the girl so he's one of the main vocals on the album, and then the girl Cooley Savant, she's the other main vocal on the album. She lives here in Georgia.
Okay,
bro, we made that whole album in a Google Drive.
Wow.
He would I would send
my nigga. That's hard to do, bro.
Nah, we made the whole album in a Google Drive. So what I would do was like, DJ Jazzy Jeff was doing this thing called 52 beats a year, and he was just posting every week. He would post a new beat on his Instagram. He's like, yo, y'all can take it, do whatever you want with it. And he had this one beat he made in Texas called Austin 07. And I was like, this joint fire. So I took the beat and I dumped it in the Google Drive, and I just started dumping stuff in there.
Right.
And then I would type in song concepts and like different things. We wrote and did that whole album in the Google Drive. Like, I would send something, and then like AJ would grab the beat, and then he'll put vocals on it, and then he'll track out all his vocals and send it to that joint.
Right.
And then the girl, she would grab it and she'd be like, I want to work on this, or whatever the case may be. And then I would take everything. I went to the studio,
mash that shit up.
I bought all live instrumentation in. So every song on the album have live instrumentation on it.
Okay, got you.
That
That's
first
dope.
song,
That's dope.
and I got the same experience. That first song, that Jeff, was the last song to get mixed on the project.
That's it's crazy. Ain't that crazy though?
It's crazy how that works. Yeah.
That shit is nuts.
And that was like, and in my mind, I look at like, yo, this is the record that set everything off. But and even in the tracking, it's the second to the last song on the album and everything like that. And the good part, like the full circle moment, was I actually had the opportunity to sit and play the whole album for Jazzy Jeff. That was dope.
Yeah, that's impressive, man. Like,
that was dope.
And that's the thing, like, to be a curative, man, it takes so much.
You do.
It really takes so much, man. Like, it's really not for the weak at all.
Nah.
Especially if you don't have the patience, if you don't have the time, like this don't even give it a try.
I was watching the video today on YouTube, and homie was talking about being a creative, and he was like, bro, like, people, you run into some people that are creatives, and then you run into people that aren't. You know what I mean? And like society, how you believe, like, if you're not a creative, then like, yo, you lacking. He's like, yo, if you really want to keep it G, for everybody that's a creative in the world, it's like winning the lottery. Like, it takes so much to try to be a creative and then break through. He was like, it's like winning the lottery. Like, the odds of it happening are slim to none. But when it happens, it gives every other creative the optimism to think that, yo, I can keep going because it might happen for me too. And I was like, yo, that's so true.
That is my OG, the one who actually taught me how to like write and shit. His name is Nori. Shout out to Nori. He said the music game is like that minute salt thing. You know how you I forget what the name of it is called, but he said it's like the minute salt thing. You know how many of those little salt particles are trying to get into that one thing? But when you flip it over, it's the opposite. You know what I mean? But that's the kind of like the ideology of opportunity. Because once you get through that small door, it turns into a window of opportunity. You know what I mean? So that was always something that stuck with me. Like, that's why you saying that, getting through that small door, like, bruh.
It's crazy.
Bruh.
That's the only thing, like, that's one of the biggest things I like about like location, because like being in Atlanta, the window's way bigger, man, because you get to go do whatever you want.
You know what I
Man,
mean?
Atlanta never shut the fuck down.
No, never did.
I love Atlanta, man.
Never did, man.
Look, matter of fact, KK was there with me when we just went to Atlanta. He was there with me. He was out there. We went to Republics that night. We went to Republic shit.
Club, yeah.
Yo, shit was, oh my God, man. COVID where, man? That shit-
Nobody cares, yo. Nobody
gives a fuck, bro. That
I was
shit-
on a conference call with some people. It was a business call, and one of the dudes was in Texas, and he was like, "This is before the storms and all that stuff that just happened down there." He was like, "Yeah, man, we just got another curfew." And like, you could be so caught up in your own world until like when he said that, I was like, "Y'all still on that? Like, what's wrong with you?" Like, yeah, but I'm forgetting like he in Texas, like he not here. Yeah,
like,
man.
bro, that's crazy. Nah, that's how I felt when I came to Delaware to record him. Like, I think we went to that gas station, and I'm like, yo, the shit's still open. Like, it's shut down in Jersey. Like, bro, shit's still open out here. Like,
I came to Jersey in November.
And that shit was
the worst, bro. The worst. Like he was like, yo, I was talking to Prince. It was like 9:30 or something like that. I was like, yo, let's go like shoot some pool and get something to eat. He was like,
yo, how's he doing? Yo, I heard he's doing real good.
Really good. Yeah,
because you know we into trucking shit too now.
Yeah, he got his son about to turn 2.
Oh wow, man! Congratulations, bro.
And he was like, yeah, like 10 o'clock, nigga. The only thing open is Wawa. I'm like,
yo, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. CVS 24/7, but you got to go to Northfield for that.
Oh, God, that's nasty.
Yeah, crazy, man. Like
that's
what?
Disgusting, bro. Like here, everything open 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yo, when I was there, it was just like I'm talking about. I got this picture in my head of driving down. I forget that the main street though. It was like downtown, but like this lady was just outside. Wine, glass of wine. I'm talking, yo, not a worry in the world at one of these prestige restaurants, and I'm just looking like, I gotta go back home to this bullshit. Go back home to this shit.
Yo, it's different, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. Me and shout out to the homies who got this event that we were doing faithfully every Monday, Controllerize, and basically. Controllerize started off like in this little pizza store, bro. Like it was just producers that made pop, and they would just cook beats in a pizza store, and people would just come in and just watch them. And then it went from that to like it expanded, and then they started streaming it on Facebook and stuff like that. But it was always centered around just making beats and watching like anime, like Dragon Ball Z, or stuff like that.
Yeah. That's dope.
That joint took off to the point where every Monday we was in this brewery called Monday Night Brewery, where them niggas make beer. We in the big warehouse, whatever.
Big shit.
We was easily doing 800-900 people every Monday night.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So like, and it was like its own ecosystem. Like people come in. And we had vendors, so like you could get your vegan food, you could get you whatever, right? It was like really vendors in there selling stuff. One chick, she had a table. The table had to be like 70 feet long, where niggas come in and she just tear pages out of coloring book, and you sit there and you just color. Or you throw the silent headphones on and you could watch the cartoon.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But then it was the main stage where producers just be in there just cooking, and people just be standing there, and then that turned into letting DJs come in and play sets and stuff like that. And that's how it became.
Yeah,
that was a Monday night. It's typical Monday night.
So Sam, so look at how simple but organic that was.
That happened, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
crazy, bro. Crazy. And then it helped me a lot because by being a part of that, like from day one all the way up until like so now I'm sitting there, I'm DJing. So for me to sit on a Monday and play for 800-900 people, that was just like another day in the life. It wasn't nothing, So then when you start going places and you playing for larger crowds, it's like, all right, I'm cool because nigga, this is what I do on Monday. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. That's what I do on Monday, bro. You know, like, you know what I mean? Let me pat myself on the back.
On the back,
on a Monday.
Hey, yo, hey, K, let me tell you about Greg, yo. I used to love every Sunday. It used to be Sundays. I think we was going to Young's, right? I tried to catch Greg because Greg was always, because Greg kind of taught me how to like backwards skate. I really couldn't. I could skate, you know what I mean? But I was trying to like learn because every time them jokers like him, P, your brother. Every time y'all get together, they cutting up. And I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna learn that shit. I'm learning that shit, dog.
Nah, that's
Word
dope.
So I used to be like, yo, when you go and skate, he used to be like, yo, every Sunday I'm gonna go to Young's and I'm gonna be rocking. So I used to go through there and used to be rocking with Greg, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
word
That's
up.
still the energy. Like we go to we start going to because we got bigger into going to like national skate parties. Like crazy.
Right. Okay, yeah. I be seeing a couple bit like we got like shout out to boy Ant Lava. I don't know if you see
Yeah,
Ant
for
Lava,
sure.
Ant Lava.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He's doing major things. He actually is rocking with the photographer that does all his stuff. Is my boy I did a show with at the House of Blues, man, which is real huge, man. Shout out to all of them boys over there. They cooking.
Ant is the homie, yo. But we go to we'll go to big skate parties. Like Skate-a-thon is like one of the biggest ones. That's here in Atlanta. That's like 5 days long. But it's a movie, bro. Like, and it ain't even on no stuff where you gotta know how to skate. Like, it's just,
you could just beat it.
Just beat it. Like, cause in the daytime, it's like in the hotel that we in, it's day parties in the hotel.
Right.
And then that lasts from like 4 in the afternoon to like 12 at night. And then we go skate from 12 at night to 5 in the morning. And then the next day it's a pool party all day long or whatever, or like a barbecue or something like that. It's just parties every day, all day, and then we skate at night. Me and Prince be there. We tear the bar up every day. Just sit.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Chilling.
So
it's gotta make one of those.
Yeah,
no, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I might not put my skates on, but I
don't have to. Matter of fact, the John this year is Labor Day weekend. It's every Labor Day weekend.
Oh, damn.
So that's
yeah. But even if you're just trying to play it smooth and you just like want something like y'all trying to get away from the weekend, you could come down here on the weekend. A typical Sunday at Cascade is like 1,000 niggas.
And Cascade is one of them ones. Crazy. I think because the boy Mag and them boys from like Frank and all them, they got the shit at Young's now every Wednesday and Sunday. They got adult skate on Sunday.
That's the homie who do the Beloved clothing.
Yeah.
He having a party down here in April.
Yeah,
at Cascade.
That's what I was about to say. They actually got the bus. I don't know if they got the bus or the flight situation, whatever, but they actually going down.
Like I need a care package. I want some shit.
Look, give me something, goddamn.
Yeah.
You already know what it is, man. But yeah, this is big though, man. Like, yo, AK, me and Greg go way back, bro.
Yeah,
way back, my nigga. Like, I'm talking about way
elementary
back.
school.
Elementary
school, man.
And like to see Greg where he's at now, bro. Like, cause Greg was a shy guy. Greg ain't talk. Greg ain't talk too much. I mean, of course, like we was out there, you know, like doing us, but Greg was always reserved. You know what I mean? Play the cut, laid back. But to watch his progression to, you know, the shy little boy to the man that you are now, like boy, you taking care of business, my nigga. You the shit, boy. You the shit, kid. You taking care of business, baby. Look, and and mind you, before we even start recording, we was actually going in.
We jump right in it, like yo, and start going.
We jump right in it, bro. We start cooking. That's crazy, man. Like that's wild.
Nah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I'm really glad like you was able to pull up on this joint, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
And Kale, for sure, man. Like I'm glad. Like I like the project, man. Solid body of work. I'm definitely gonna play Break the Code Saturday. I got a drink Saturday. I'm gonna try to put that, John. I'm terrible at this. I'm telling you right now. My Instagram social media game is in the basement, but I'm gonna try my hardest to make sure, like, when I play this record, I'm gonna get some snap footage and I'm gonna tag you in it for sure.
Get a little bit of love, man. Let's see the reaction of the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, this the hometown. It's the hometown, baby.
For sure, man.
We putting on for us, man. For real, bro.
Yeah,
and mind you, this new project, we actually were working on his new project now. This shit is even, mind you, we got one on there.
Mm-hmm.
This one might be out of there, man. This one.
We gotta do something. We gotta do something, man. Like I want to definitely collab.
Yeah,
cook something up.
You ain't saying nothing but a word, man. I got my phone number. I'm a phone call away. I'm a flight away.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, man. If I gotta pull up on you, we can
actually try to figure out somewhere to go 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, that's what we actually.
I mean, Chef talking about we might gotta pull up to the A again. Who knows?
Yeah, 4th of July on a Sunday too. That's
yeah. Oh yeah, damn.
It's on a Sunday. As a matter of fact, yeah. So
damn. Hey, look, we might have to
Let
talk.
me know.
off
We can
air.
put some stuff together. Yeah. Let me know, bro.
We might have to talk off air. That's crazy.
I'm in the middle of I'm working on I got 2 projects I'm in the middle of working on right now. The first album I made was Curating Dopeness. I'm trying to Curating Dopeness 2. And then I got some other like Lucy's that I'm working on. I got this one joint I'm trying to do. I got the beat and everything. I'll definitely send it to you, Chef. And hey, you want to throw a verse on it?
I'm still songwriting.
Let me know, man.
Yeah, you want to throw a verse on this joint? And this is the you a Kiss guy, so Jay. So this particular record is one of those joints where it's like it's not about like it. This is just about hip hop, straight up. You know what I mean? Like I just want to hear niggas rap. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Like
do that.
Yeah, for context, like I've been on my battle rap heavy bag lately, so like I want to do a record where it's like, yo, just go crazy.
You know, I'm the king of battle rap. I watch them all, man.
Yeah. So the joint, like, so this particular track I got is like in the vein of like what Easy the Block Captain just put out with the top tier joint.
They rocking them.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about that beat?
The joint when he was coming at the top tier. Yeah, it's that same premise, but he just got on there. Everybody just went crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
Same premise. But I'm doing that, and then of course, you know, I'm on my the musical wave where the Curating Dopeness 2. That's more, I'm literally just in studio having like these amazing conversations with musicians about like how they navigated the pandemic and stuff like that. And then our conversations is literally they go into the studio and they just put together like these really incredible jam sessions.
Okay.
The jam session is inspired by the conversation.
Right. Absolutely.
So like on the album, like I want to have like snippets and stuff of the conversations, and then this is the music that came out of it. Like that's
beautiful, bro. Yeah. So that's really, really, really creative.
Yeah. That's really creative with it, man.
Because it gives foundation to the record. Well, not only the aura of everything from the conversation to the record. Like it's a circumference of that's beautiful, bro. That's like really, really touching.
I got some other stuff shaking. I definitely got we gonna talk off air for sure.
Oh, for sure.
I got a showpiece that we doing now. And I definitely want to bring it up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to bring it up there. It's something different for sure. And speaking of one side of doing production stuff, how do you navigate sampling, if at all?
Actually, I try to stay away from it, man.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from it as much as I can. My own sound, I will try to create my own sound. But if I have to grab, I mean, of course, because sampling is easy now. With the whole publishing game, you know what I mean? They're more lenient now than ever because of the like how scarce it is. So of course you can get a lot of shit, you know, passed nowadays better than you could before. You know what I mean? So I mean, but me personally, I try to stay away from it. I mean, but if I do have to sample, like it'll have to be a certain artist that brings that sampling out of me. You know what I mean? Like my boy, he's actually from up top New York. He's from Newburgh, New York and shit. And he has like that, I guess you would say like J. Cole kind of vibe to him. You know what I mean? Like deep thought type of, you know what I mean? Like Common, if you will. Like that's a sample studio session that I would have. You know what I mean? Like some shit like that.
Yeah, I want to because I know for the project we did, and I don't know if y'all know about it. Definitely put y'all on it for sure. Even the context I got, but like we did on one of the projects I did, we sampled some stuff, and I had the opportunity to do a sync license deal.
Okay.
Basically, the company they wanted to license the song to put in a commercial.
Right, absolutely.
But like I had to go back and kind of like redo some elements of the song because I had a sample in there that was not cleared, right? So
had to take that thing.
Had to get that out of there. Yeah. So
that's huge though, man. Like, and mind you, I dipped and dabbled into like the licensing thing, especially when I came out with a lot of my slow joints, like Orgasm was one of them. I did a lot of sample work on that. And plus, not to, I don't know if you know Madman. Shout out to Madman. Madman, he's going crazy with the He got a couple joints. He just put something on.
He was on a movie. He made a movie.
Yeah,
he
got BET shit. He got a movie joint that he just did. Yo, this motherfucker.
I remember he posted his plaque and shit.
Yeah, he did. I forget what movie that was. I'm about to let you know right now. He had a whole list of them joints.
That's dope.
But yeah, like Madman. I don't know if you know Madman.
I don't know.
He was a Madman, and shout out to Madman, man, because he taught me a lot too, as far as like my first project and later on in my career as well. He did Waka Flocka and Tammy's joint, they TV show. He did that. He did Notorious Queens. I don't know what channel.
So he getting single licensing deals for
a couple of them.
That's where it's at.
A couple things with Vice, couple things with Monogamy. I produce for a nigga, but this is where I'm getting the bag.
That's where you get it, yo. And I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him because you can do that jump
game too, man. Like, and I just asked him and he told me straight what it was, because a lot of niggas be trying to keep information
from you. Yeah, that's the worst.
I just asked him like uploading my music. He was like, nah, you got to put your shit on Sound Exchange too.
Yeah,
you don't even count all your streaming and all that shit. Like, he just put me up on everything. Like,
what'd y'all eventually go through? Did you go to like DistroKid or?
We went through DistroKid, but like one thing I like to do before going through these companies is I like to get the ISRC codes. You know what I mean? Because that right there is going to track everything. You know what I mean? That's going to track every single aspect of the record, because we're actually paying for the code, so every code is going to be attached to each song you know what I mean? So that's what I like to do that's kind of like well, nowadays it's kind of like Dummy Man copy. You know how you used to put the CD in the joint, mail it to yourself. Now we're talking about a more on a software and
the digital way to do it.
The digital way, So you know what I mean.
When I did you do Bandcamp at all?
I did, but that's what I use. I went through Bandcamp to do Orgasm. I tried to get a couple placements on Bandcamp with my song that I had, Orgasm, that was published through BMI, But yeah, Bandcamp is another one, man. Like Bandcamp, like you go on Bandcamp and they got all types of shit up there.
You do tours on Bandcamp.
You do everything, bro. Like it's nothing that there's nothing you can't do on Bandcamp, bro. Yeah. To be honest, like, seriously.
And I say that like especially because like us, like unless you like really out of here, you like Drake or something like that. Streaming numbers is so.
I mean, because you ain't really getting paid. You ain't
getting paid from it, right? So like even when I put out the project,
shout out to not to cut you off, but shout out to Swiss Beats for putting that shit out there.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely crunched them numbers and so hey, listen, this is what you're doing, really, for real.
So I went through Bandcamp. I think like the first week before the album was actually gonna be up on streaming platforms, DSPs.
Okay.
I went straight through Bandcamp. And I just sold it on Bandcamp, like $12.99. Here go the record, almost like hustling out the trunk of the car.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Same thing. It was like $12.99. Here go the record. If you buy it, it's 100% supporting me.
Right.
Then that way I can really get a gauge for how it's moving.
Right.
Because streaming, like, some nigga in Africa, I don't know this nigga. I can't touch him. Like, I don't know what he. I mean, so I'm trying to deal with people that like I know I could touch. So then that way, when I go somewhere and tell like a venue, like, yeah, we want to perform this album, and I know I can move 300 tickets. I want to be able to stamp that. Like I can stamp that through what Bandcamp telling me. I can't do that through no stream. I don't know who's listening to what.
And mind you, that's the argument that the Joe Buttons and the Charlemagne the Gods of the world, like that's what they're having when it comes to actual having ownership and going to DSPs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, yo, listen, I mean they're doing podcasts, but still, like a podcast, you're talking about 3 hours of content. Yeah, 3 hours of content, and you're only getting paid
like if you only getting the number that you would.
You got like 200 something thousand.
Nah, that's too. Yeah, come on,
it's not adding up.
It's not adding up. Yeah,
like
it's
so.
not, man. And I understand that just fundamentally, just on some DJ type stuff, because you get plenty of people that hit you. Niggas come up to you every gig and be like, yo, where you play at, bro? They just talking. Like, nigga drunk, he don't, you know what I mean? Where the next gig? Like, all right.
Look, because mind you, if you give a nigga his card, he ain't gonna be like, yo, we don't take cards no more. Just give me your social media. Like,
exactly.
Nigga take your card, like, yo, oh my God. You think he's gonna lose it that same night.
Yeah. I want to know who literally, like, I want to be able to look at it so I could say like, yo, these 150 people, I know for a fact I can move these niggas.
Yeah.
I don't care how many my social media say. I don't care how many my string. I know this 150 people, if I tell them to jump, they're gonna be like, how high, nigga? That's what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then that's how I know I can monetize that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, you can. You know what I mean? Like being able to have access to that amount of people, especially like when you look at it from like a J. Cole perspective, like he don't drop every fucking year. But when he drops, he has his core that he can control. You know what I'm saying? He has his core that he knows is gonna buy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, bro, I don't need to keep up with the Joneses and try to, be better than the babies or the little babies of the world. Nah, I know for a fact this right here is successful for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
right.
That's
KO,
it.
do you do like is y'all in like the management space or y'all just kind of just work together strictly on the music?
I mean, well, we all aspects for real.
We all hands on, like
we all hands on, like bro, like everybody's published. Everybody like the business aspects are complete. You know what I mean? We got trademarks. The trademark is lit. Like I mean, I give me personally, like everybody has the freedom to do what they want to do. Especially me coming into, because mind you, I was a solo artist before we actually came up and cultivated the conglomerate. So like me going from a solo artist to working with people, bruh, I don't want to hold nobody. You know what I mean? Because you never know which bag you're gonna catch. You know what I mean? You never know which bag you're gonna catch. Now, if we talking about, hey, let's talk to your manager. Of course, I would rather, especially if I got a deal on the table, I'm gonna bring my mans with me because
exactly.
My man's got my, he got my best interest at heart. You know what I mean? Now, as far as managers for me, always been my mom. Since day one.
I remember that.
But I mean, you remember that. So like that always been my mom's back in the day. But I know that if she's not incapable of going, I know I can call KO. I know I can call my brother. My brother, of course, he's always got my back 120%. So you know what I mean? Like we give each other the fluctuation to do any and everything that we do. You know what I mean?
That's solid, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I love music. I look at Diz. He got the paint company going.
Oh, man. Plus, shout out to Unox, man. We got the trucking company that's booming, bro. Trucking company booming. We actually just got into the freight thing. We're getting our on the road. Class A drivers call us ASAP, man. Yeah, man. Like we trying to touch any and every aspect of financial freedom, bro.
I can dig it. Right. Dig it. That's how you gotta do it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we ain't never leaving this stuff.
Nah, man.
This right here.
This the passion.
Everything
else, we just throwing darts on the wall trying to see what's going to land. But this the passion right here. Yeah.
You already know. Every angle like a cameraman, you feel me? So
that's it. Yeah. You're like, yo, one of these shots, Scorsese gonna see it. We out of here. Yeah. We out of here. Nah, I could dig that, man. Big salute.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you having us on too, man. Like it takes a lot, to correlate some time and make some time for us to come through. So I appreciate you having us on. I appreciate KO for being available. I know he had a prior engagement tonight.
Yeah, I just got off the grill, man.
Word. Oh man, that's your thing, bro?
Nah, it ain't. I just was like, fuck it. Sit on the grill today, right?
Oh, should do some links on the grill. I know you had a prior engagement.
We definitely gonna connect. We're gonna figure out something for one of these weekends coming up.
For sure.
Put some stuff in motion. I want y'all to know that this episode, just like all 6 episodes, we're gonna air this joint. It's live on Twitch. Yeah. And then once it's for here, it's gonna be available on tone.vision. Tone.vision.
Yeah, make sure you send me the link so I can
absolutely will.
Yeah, man. Let's aim for that 4th of July weekend. Everybody got something up in the
air. I think I might have to pull up on you, Greg.
Let's do it, man.
Word up, man. I think I might have to, man. Celebrate life, man.
Let's do it. We'll have something percolating. Let's do it.
For sure, baby. For sure. We definitely gonna shake and move, man.
I'm here for it. I appreciate y'all. I got what's the name coming on the show pretty soon. You remember Kenneth?
Sandville.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
chop it up.
He's doing major things.
Major stuff.
He's feeling like a lieutenant sergeant.
Yeah. He was like, yo, don't tell him in the military. Just tell him I'm a career recruiter. I was like, what?
We know what that means.
Yeah. I was like, what? He's like, nah, just tell him. It don't matter. Like, it's cool.
Don't try to sugarcoat that shit, nigga. We know what that means.
Yeah. So just a couple people coming up, man. Like, just touching base. Simone coming to the show. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna rap a little bit. Yeah.
Definitely, man. Yo, she's another one that's doing major things, man. She's
she do the meal prep
chef. Yeah, she got the personal chef job.
Yeah.
She's killing it, man. She's in the A2, if I'm not mistaken.
She's here, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll be pulling up on her. We be gonna go see the Eagles games.
Oh, all right, okay, yeah. I'm surprised you didn't meet my boy Mill, man. You probably met him in passing, but
yo, make the connection, man. Let's do it.
We definitely gonna connect for sure.
Make the connection. Let's do it, man. I definitely glad y'all here, man. We definitely gotta do this again. KO, I'm telling you, Saturday, I'm gonna play that record.
Let's
go.
Gotta
get you some footage, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Gotta get you some footage, man.
Big BBE.
Man, salute, man. I appreciate y'all. Next time we gotta get Diz on this joint, man.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Man. It's a must, man, because I know Diz got a lot of things cooking as well with the painting. So it's a must, man. Yeah,
and find Max for me. Tell him it's find Max.
Max around. He around. He a phone call away, man.
Yeah, let's get Max on here. Max used to always try to poke me in high school, like, yo, meet me at the Greyhound in the gym at 3:00. Like, come on, fam.
Nah, fucking dying.
Everybody got a story with Max.
Yeah, man. Let's get Max and Diz on this joint. Let's do this again, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, I definitely in the near future, man. We definitely gonna make this shit shake, bro.
About to come out there.
Appreciate us having us on, bro.
Absolutely, man. Anytime, yo.
All right.
Anytime. Salute. Man. I'm on your line, chef.
Yo, say no more, bro. Salute, man. I love what you're doing, man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Love, KO, you be good, brother.
You already.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Yes, sir. We here. I wonder if anybody notices. I'm tiptoeing around life so I can get a hold of it. I wonder if anybody cares. Check his pulse, check his heartbeat. Is anybody there? It seems like, but not definite. I'm sure there's a personality that you can leave a message with. If not clear, still accepting it. It's the message behind the message in which you learn the lessons. The lessons, the lessons, the lessons, the